What happens when you combine medieval-like physical challenges, passionate competitors, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? You get the Titan Games, where men and women athletes from all walks of life compete in the same obstacles. It's a challenge both physically and mentally, with one male and one female champion in the end. We caught up with a local woman who got the chance to compete. Kelsey Horton grew up in Deadwood. She was involved in high school athletics and played a wide variety of sports. She got married, had 2 kids, and became a nurse. She wanted to lose some pregnancy weight and did a crash diet. When she realized that wasn't healthy or sustainable, Kelsey hit the gym with a friend who happened to be a powerlifter and encouraged her to get on board. She did and has never turned back.
Yeah, it was completely by accident. I didn't really seek it out. I think it kind of sought me out. I'm working to get stronger. I'm not working to look a certain way. I'm trying to get stronger. I'm trying to better myself in a capacity that doesn't have to do with aesthetics so much.
She's been powerlifting competitively going on 6 years now. Her day starts at around 5 a.m. Then after all the typical daily routines of work, supper, and kids' homework, she heads to the gym around 8 p.m. and does her workouts for a couple hours. She goes back home and begins getting ready for the next day. But she loves the challenge that powerlifting gives her and wants to share that love with everyone, and documents her fitness journey on Instagram with her over 61,000 followers. That's where a casting producer from NBC found her and recruited her to be on the new NBC Titan Games show. After a long casting process, Kelsey was in.
Welcome to the Titan Games.
Flew to Hollywood and began filming. She was there for 2 weeks and is headed back to LA for the premiere of the show on Thursday. One of the highlights of her journey, she said, was meeting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I mean, you think about his story, too. I mean, coming to Hollywood with $7 in his pocket, you know, trying to make it in a cutthroat industry. So his story alone is just amazing, too. You know, if he can do it, anybody can do it. So, and not just make it in Hollywood, but, you know, succeed at any facet of whatever they're trying to accomplish. I gave him a big hug because I'm like a hugger. Got my sweat on him, and it was amazing, very surreal to think about.
She also developed relationships with other competitors, everyday people with exceptional athleticism, and each with an exceptional story.
The coolest part about the whole thing is, like, you know, these are folks from all walks of life, and athletic abilities aside, some of the most amazing people I've ever met. The friendships were definitely made there.
And even if she doesn't win, she says it's just as important to inspire others to be their best selves.
You know, the biggest thing for me is if I could just reach one mom out there who is wanting to challenge her own status quo at home and say that, you know what, I can find 30 minutes for myself to do this, then I've already won.
And Kelsey is also the first USPA certified referee in South Dakota and is organizing the first USPA powerlifting meet in South Dakota to happen on June 1st in Rapid City. Watch Kelsey's journey on the Titan Games premiere tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on NBC. And for extra footage of Kelsey's interview, head to nc1.tv.